This is how I'm going to give my own illustration of this country. In my own African illustration, and this is my own personal experience, this is how I'm going to say, no one can arrest me. I'm a lawyer. You forgot? Yeah. Hi guys, it's me, your girl again. It's me. I was shaking love. Today we have something very exciting to talk about today. So get yourself ready. If you need to get your ice cream or your... Now, sorry to cut you guys. Last video I was introducing myself and I told you a lot of things about me. And somebody in the comment section said, you are also a dog lover. I'm a very huge dog lover. I'm a breeder. You know what? Let me show you guys. You know, this picture on your screen right now, that's me. There's some things that you should know when you're traveling to a particular country that I keep saying that you don't know anything about. But there's some, I'm going to use where I am as a case study. And I'm going to say exactly where I am. Where am I? Let's start that now. We're going to be calling one of my very funny friends. He's so funny. We're going to be calling him and asking him to try to pronounce where I am right now. You guys to come and mention the countries that you have never heard before. It's like way out of, you heard it recently and you're like, this place really exists. So we're going to call one of my very good friends. We're going to call him and we're going to ask him to please pronounce for us what this place is. Hold on, guys. Okay, so Samuel, please, for my viewers out there, we need some clarity on something. So please help us. I want you to please pronounce that country I told you about. Please pronounce it in your own words. Let me hear you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Uzbekistan. Okay. Uzbekistan. Yes, Uzbekistan.
Okay.
Mama, I get that.
Thank you. You see exactly what I'm saying. Some people were like, where is that? So I'm going to pronounce this very well. Uzbekistan. Number one, culture and mannerism. What seems like what damn right and acceptable in your culture might be outrightly unacceptable to other cultures. So one thing I noticed about Uzbek people is that they're very respectful. They're like respectful to a fault. They're also very caring. They can go out of their way, just to make sure that you're comfortable. I stayed there like 1 month without even paying for my food. Somebody just had to just pay for my food. And sometimes I enter the taxi and the taxi man said, don't worry, you're beautiful, don't pay. And I'm like, number two is their way of dressing. I'm sure you don't want to go to a country and somebody stops you on the road and say, why are you dressed like this? So Uzbek people, they dress moderately. You can dress fashionably but dress properly, trust me. If you're a person that easily, you easily react to the kind of food that you eat, you should know the kind of food you're going to be expecting there. So, but Uzbek people, they have lots of food. Because when I came here, I was like, am I going to see my native food to eat, like pounded yam? If you know. So, but there's a substitute for that. But the food, they have practically everything. They have the vegetables, they have norin, samsa, palo, that's like the jollof rice. So the next thing quickly is how is the interaction with foreigners? I'm sure you don't want to be in a country where you're not feeling welcome at all. But here, I got to the airport and everyone wanted to take a picture. And I'm like, okay, I know that I'm popular, but I didn't know it was this pronounced. I was like, okay. But practically everyone wanted to take a picture. Even the popo, when I say popo, even the police wanted to take a picture with you. And I'm like, okay, number 4 or 5, I don't know where I stopped, but like next thing you should know is the weather climate. If you know that you're not the kind of person that is easily adaptable to cold or something. You just have to brace up. So, but they have a beautiful climate condition. They have the winter, the summer, the autumn, and the spring. We're in spring right now, and they, you know. But look at me. That was in the cold section. That was me, and it was really bad, but I survived. I'm surviving, as you can see. This is how I'm going to give my own illustration of this country. This is exactly how I'm going to give it. In my own African illustration, and this is my own personal experience, this is how I'm going to say, no one can arrest me. I'm a lawyer. You forgot? I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking and say, is it that the country? How can the country be this perfect? Okay, my own personal orientation is that you have a positive attitude to something. You have a positive mindset to something. So, if I'm not saying that everything is perfect here, but they have some very funny characters and behaviors, you know. I entered the taxi and the taxi man is looking at my skin and he's like, and I'm like,
Hey, what happened?
what are you doing? And he says, no problem. But then I just reasoned, I just thought about it, that they're just really fascinated by a lot of people coming in, because this country was a very closed country. They never allowed too many people. Now they have a lot of tourist attractions because there are a lot of wonderful places here. And you know, another thing, they ask some very personal questions, like they say, how old are you? 8-year-old boy asking me, how old am I? How old am I? How old am I? And I'm like, you serious? You asking? Another thing they ask, they say, how much do you earn? And I'm like, come on, don't ask me that kind of question. This is my personal business. So what y'all been waiting for is the entertainment. How is the entertainment, the music, the drama, the movie industry here? Okay, first of all, the music is really good, you know. I've attended a couple of concerts and it wasn't so bad, you see. They're one of the popular people that quite very, very approachable. You see, that's me in that picture with one of the popular singer, and it was nice. You know, he called me to the stage. He stopped the live music and called me to the stage, asked where I am, and I was like, I'm Nigerian. He said that every country has its own flaws and all, you know, all his shortcomings, but it's okay. I should really talk about this. Note the kind of laws, the laws enforcement, the rules and regulations. You should just be aware of that so that you don't get into trouble. You don't have, you know, there is no ignorance before the law. Uzbekistan is like population of like 36 million people. And, you know, they have 12 regions. They have Andijan, and the other regions. They're good at 12 regions. 12 or 13, I think 12 regions approximately. 12 regions, and Tashkent is the capital city. Tashkent is the capital city. Very beautiful place. And the other places are also beautiful too. So, what else? Language. So the first language is Uzbek language. The second one is Russian language. And the third one is English language. So don't get me wrong. Like, are you sure that I will be able to speak? They speak in English. You know, majority of them, they speak English. They have lots of learning centers. Universities, international universities. Guys, I've come to the end. It feels like I shouldn't end, but I gotta go. So, but guys, stay tuned. And you know, I like to interact with you guys. So let me know the questions. A lot of people ask me questions. I'm gonna answer all your questions. So let's get ready. You know that I love you. I know you love me.